If you're looking to explore the world of extreme horror and splatterpunk, but you aren't sure what exactly you can handle, then Pure Evil by Kristopher Triana is the first book you need to buy.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
My name is James. Welcome to Rotten Reads. Now, I've seen breakdowns of extreme horror book recs into levels, like levels 1 through 5, based on intensity, and that's great, but man, that's a lot of books just to figure out what you can and can't stomach. And that's where Pure Evil gives you everything you need in one book. It contains 13 stories that span Triana's career and range from level 1 to 5 in intensity. Now, I'm not going to cover all the stories in this book, but I am going to give you a few of my favorites and where they sit on the spectrum, starting with Snowblind. During a northeastern blizzard, a group of strangers are stranded in a deserted log cabin under mysterious circumstances. Now, there isn't much gore in the story, and it's pretty low on the extreme spectrum, but if you're a fan of Lovecraftian horror, you'll love Snowblind. Next up is Bloody Mattress Blues. Instead of gore, this story starts to lead us down the path of transgressive horror. Tricia has a kink for giving blood, but when the Red Cross tells her that she can't donate for another 8 weeks, a technician tells her about a place for people who share her special desire. But when her desires collide with her physical health, Tricia finds a fix in the darkest of places. Now we continue to ramp up the intensity with The Dollhouse. Mr. Stanwyck just purchased one of the most infamous houses in America, once owned by a serial killer who stashed the corpses of his victims within the walls and the floorboards of the home. 19 to be exact. Mr. Stanwyck purchased the home out of curiosity for the paranormal, but we all know what they say about curiosity. Now, I love this story mainly for the paranormal aspect. A lot of extreme horror and splatterpunk deals with reality, but I love paranormal horror, and The Dollhouse scratches that itch for me. Now let's shift into the extreme horror side of things and up it to level 4 with live nude horror. Now I can't say much about this story without getting punished by the algorithm, so here's what I can tell you. Jess is an escort at The Vault, a brothel in Nevada that caters to clients with extreme fetishes. One day she's introduced to a client who isn't happy with her natural holes, so he offers her 30 grand to make a new one. Yes, the story is full of gore and depravity, but it's still not the most extreme story in the book. That title goes to the last story I want to mention, The Bitch. In the introduction to Pure Evil, Kristopher says that he wouldn't write something like that now. So that should tell you just how brutal this story is. It's the story of a woman who decides to rob a wealthy client of the company she works for. When the owner catches her in the act, she questions all of her life choices. Pure Evil is a masterclass in extreme horror and splatterpunk from Kristopher Triana that spans a decade of his career from 2013 to 2024. If you want to gauge just how much you can handle, then consider Pure Evil your meter. This is only available on Kristopher's website at trianahorror.com, and I highly recommend you pick up a copy. And with that, my name is James, and you've been watching Rotten Reads.